Welcome to Anti-Chess and Tarot. Here we go, Aquarius. Let's get into this. Remember, not everything's going to resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I have loved that. Thank you so much. Very appreciative. Aquarius, what is your message today? Let's get into this with you. Messages for Aquarius. Helpful messages for Aquarius. Oh, the Magician. Yeah, that's helpful. That's, oh, 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is good energy here. Coming quickly. Anything you want. Wow. I'm being reminded, but you must believe. Okay, this is brought about because of the devil energy in the reverse. You have liberated yourself from something. I feel like it's self-doubt. It's doubt in general that you can manifest. Yeah, you're bringing something in. A total transformation here. However, I think for a lot of you, it is bringing in the one. There's something about having a celebration or wanting to get engaged, something like that. A reason for celebration with a special person. Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, the 5 of Wands. This energy is telling me that, yeah, it's taken a while to get here to where you really believe this is coming in and you have the ability to bring in that which you wish. With divine co-creation here, leaping in that direction, leaping with faith. Yeah, big on faith. But there is something that you had to liberate yourself from, and I think it was doubt that this could actually work out for you, that this way of thinking, this way of living could actually be possible for you. I think you're seeing it happen now. You're seeing the fruits of your labor now. Yeah, you're more a methodical type. Yeah, with an air sign, a big thinker here, wanting proof. But I think you went on faith alone and then you saw the proof. The Emperor in the reverse here, I believe talks about something else. What's the Emperor in the reverse here, Spirit? The name Nick is coming through. Nick. N-I-K, actually. What's the Emperor in the reverse here? Transformation with the Death card. I feel like you're pulling away from somebody who misuses their power. There's a misuse here of their status. Their level of status here. Pulling away from that. That's what you liberated from. I'm just being reminded of that. That's what you liberated from. Someone who misuses their power, their prestige, their, not so much prestige, but their title or, you know, their level that they've reached, probably under bogus circumstances. 7 of Wands is out here now. You've liberated yourself from that. They cling to you, though. You're their light, and you're also probably, if this is a work scenario, you're the workhorse. They love you while also they love your energy. I was going to say they love you while also keeping you down. Now, that's not love. They love your energy. They love what you do for them in the way of their stature. But they want to make sure that you are very aware of being beneath them. Okay, and you liberated yourself from this, yeah. There's definitely an energy of, yeah, trying to keep you down. And you were like, you know, this is not your personality type. So I think after a while, you just decided this isn't going to work out. And you have liberated yourself from this energy. And a chance to love self. But I feel like there's a lot of disappointment here for you. And a lot of crying out and a lot of trying to give yourself some space for rebirth and with this Magician energy, cultivating what it is you want in your life. Yeah, this was really toxic, this relationship with this person. Actually, this person is very toxic. Yeah, they like to get in the way of your progress. They want to make sure your progress is their reward. Okay, but I feel like they're in the past. I feel like they're in the past. What else do we have here for Aquarius? Three of Wands. Yeah, you're on to bigger and better things. Bigger fish you are frying. Yes, I love it. But you've learned a lot from this scenario. You will never get caught in this again. Something about travel. They always hung travel over your head, or, you know, they were always dangling a carrot of some sort. For many of you, it was travel. That never came about. Whatever they dangled never came about. They traveled a lot. You held down the fort. Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's time now for new collaborations. People that are really going to put in the work with you and help you build. Yeah, help you be seen in a way where you're building. Beautiful. What else do we have here for Aquarius? I feel like joy has returned to you. The High Priestess. Yeah, it was your good instincts on this. I think other people are fooled maybe by this person that you liberated yourself from. But you've known all along. I think you played along for a little while. I think you even felt like, okay, everybody has positive and negatives, and can I look beyond this? But there's too many waves here. There's too much trouble coming. It was always coming your way. You were always meant to solve everything. Yeah. Your life was meant to be focused on their life, something like that. Yeah, you're looking for endings here with this particular social connection and anything connected to them with the Ten of Swords, Three of Cups here. And also, I think you felt very backstabbed by them often, and probably feel backstabbed by their group, because their group just follows what they ask of their group. You're no longer a part of that group. I think we're just getting these details as confirmation. And here we go again, another Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so maybe you were, you know, doubling down here with someone really challenging, or there were a couple of people like this in your life. This could also say, I'm reading this in a way that's very positive, no more of this type. This type comes along, you've got the good intuition on them already, and you shut it down. Barriers, boundaries. Ten of Cups, yeah, because it doesn't equal your, you know, what you're hoping for. And that, I do feel for a lot of you, as we started, with someone special coming in, starting a family. Yeah, and a reason, oh yeah, I'm being reminded, okay, and a reason to celebrate that connection. You're really wanting to celebrate a special connection with others in your life about a certain someone. Ten of Wands. That talks about burdens, but burdens just about done. Yeah, I feel like this person showered you with a lot of, you know, we're going to travel, a lot of promises, or maybe even gifts. And then you started realizing the weight of those gifts. Then you started realizing the consequences of those gifts. Okay, keep you on the hook. But like I started to say, I think Spirit is just saying, if this energy is resonating with you, here are some of the details of where you've come from, okay? Because I think primarily the read is quite positive in that you've made a huge transformation. You know the signs that you're looking for. You'll never get in a situation like this again. You have learned from these connections, okay? Or a specific connection. Yeah, I see yourself liberated from this and moving forward. The Hierophant, yeah, it's required a little bit, because that Hierophant is in the reverse of thinking outside the box. You know, maybe you come from a culture where you're supposed to respect certain people with titles, but I think you're also coming to the realization, hey, that's just a title. You've got to back it up. Okay, with your personality and your actions, and this energy is not that. Did not back that up. The World in the reverse, this energy was very much about shortcuts. Again, I think we're just getting the details on this person so that you can say, oh yeah, yes, I can resonate with that. Yes, I can resonate with that. But with the Ace of Cups, I feel like overall the energy is brand new beginnings here. Beginnings of love. Beginnings born out of love. First and foremost, yourself. Love of self and where you want to go. And by releasing this toxicity, you were expressing a love of self over all else. Beautiful. One more card. Let's see. Flies across dive into the jungle. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Here's your Ten of Pentacles. You can make the money. You can be the leader. You can be that emperor. And you can be an emperor in a way that others benefit for many years to come. That's your message, Aquarius. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. I love the exchange. I love the interaction. Love reading the comments. Give me a thumbs up, please. That helps the channel to grow. If you feel inclined, please do utilize the link for Buy Me a Coffee. That lets me know the exchange here has been beneficial and our time here has been well spent. Thank you so much. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.